Well, that. Can you hear me now?
I'm checking.
Can you hear us now?
Yes.
You can hear us now. Okay. Our studio technician, Dana Davis, here to help us out tonight to make sure that the audio is working. Well, welcome, guys, to the Davis Rush Hour. Again, I'm Jamie. This is Dana. We're here tonight just jump in for our weekly show. Seems like we've settled in pretty nicely on a Tuesday night. We hope that you guys are having a great evening. It's also baseball playoff time, so I will tell you that off on the background, my attention is diverted because we have the game on, streaming it now through Hulu, unofficial provider, I guess, of that technology of the game tonight. I'm looking to see if we have anybody who's watching tonight. You got anybody on your end, honey? You got
Rocker said
4? Okay. I'm trying to... Yeah, I can't watch that and do it at the same time, I don't think. Oh, well. I'll let you keep your eyes on the folks there. What'd you say, Walker?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Walker. Appreciate it. And yeah, and we're watching the Braves here too, trying to watch the Braves and do the show at the same time. So right now, last update that I had, it's 5-2 going into the 6th inning for you guys. Of course, most of you are probably watching it on the side, and you just flipped us up on your phone. So a little picture-in-picture, if you will. But guys, appreciate you guys jumping on tonight. I think we're just going to try to pick up where we left off last week, except I don't know that we're going to do Friends trivia. It's not that we didn't like it. It's good.
Maybe we'll just have a night just that.
Yeah, we'll try to do that again sometime. It's just...
Beverly said hello. Beverly Beach.
Hey.
Hey, Bev.
Hey, Bev. Long time no see. Miss you on our 7-Eleven trips. Hopefully we'll catch you sometime since they brought back the good cheese and the good chips for nachos.
We don't go that often still, though.
No.
But
yeah, isn't it something whenever you get like a meal or a type of food that you like, they switch it out. And for us, it's 7-Eleven nachos and Slurpees. Now, right before the pandemic hit, they changed the cheese. Now, before that, they even changed the chips a little bit because you used to be able to get yellow corn chips and white corn chips. And then they went just to white corn chips. Which one did they?
I can't remember. Yeah, I think so.
And
I
then,
can't remember.
Yeah, and then they
changed the brand.
Yeah, and now it's like Utz chips, which is kind of cool. But then they also, I'll come to the comments in just a second. And then they also do they changed the cheese. Now, why that's a big deal is because in my household there are some picky eaters. I'll just leave it at that. So there are picky eaters, but this cheese did have little chunks of jalapeno. Little chunks of pepper. We'll just say chunks of pepper in the cheese.
It
so
wasn't good.
You didn't think it was good? Well,
yeah. It had a different taste. It was just not good.
Yeah, I mean, it may have been. Well, we think they brought back the original cheese in the last couple of weeks. It's close. It's still got a kind of a bland taste. Not quite as spicy.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the heat, so... Yeah. Here we are talking about convenience store food, and we picked nachos and Slurpees. So, yeah. So, Janice, hey, it's good to see you tonight, too.
Just been on the channel for the game.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah, just keep an eye on the game. Keep an eye on us if you don't mind. I'm trying to keep an eye over here on the game. It's looks like it's still 5-2. Braves are still batting in the top part of the 6th, so I was wrong about the inning there. Hoping that they'll be able to go up 3-0 tonight and maybe finish it off tomorrow night, but we shall see. Anybody else watching the games? You haven't been able to watch with me yet. I guess technically this is watching it with me since it's over here on the side.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah. Anyway, baseball fans out there, let's put it this way. Let's ask for the first question tonight before we get to this or that Tuesday, is to ask the question, hold on a second here. It just takes me a minute to get the question stuff up here. My question is, whether or not you still watch sports. Oh, you have to move your phone for just a second
Okay.
there.
I'm not into football, but I definitely wouldn't be into NFL.
All right, let's see if this
If
comes
I
up
were.
here. I probably shouldn't ask, do you still? Maybe just ask, do you watch sports? Let's just do it that way. Let's be fair. And if anybody says that they never have, that's fine. But I'm asking it that way because... No, not do I. I can't get the thing to back... I'm trying to back up. Do I? This makes for good streaming here. Not be able to... Do you watch sports? That's
Sorry if I'm chewing anybody's ear.
Wouldn't be a show. And now I know that when you ask this question about whether or not you watch sports, it's because, I think a lot of people over the years have had their opinions about sports change. And I ask that, and I say it that way because, a lot of people get frustrated with the attitudes and the sense of entitlement that athletes have. And so it's easy to get turned off when it comes to pro sports. And so I guess people like myself tend to gravitate maybe back to amateur sports like the college or, especially like, watching family members like your nieces, nephews, your grandchildren, your children play games and play sports. But do you guys watch sports? And you say, not the NFL.
Well, I never really did much anyway, but I think it's after everything last year. But I don't watch it anyway. Did you see Janice?
Yeah, Janice says that she watches Alabama, Auburn, and the Braves. Janice, I've got to ask a question because you threw this up there. How do you watch Alabama and Auburn in a state that is so divided between those two teams? Because my understanding is you have to choose one. In Georgia, I know that Georgia Tech has that division, and there are people that have a pretty love-hate relationship with one or the other. But when it comes to Alabama and Auburn, I have never seen someone from the state of Alabama root for both teams. I'm with you on the Braves, but I also grew up watching the Cubs too, so a lot of people associate me as a Cubs fan. In fact, I've got a poster here from when I was a kid of Ryan Sandberg. It sits here. He was my favorite player. My granddad would watch WGN and have that on from time to time, so I'd watch the Cubs and then at night watch the Braves with them. So
That's what I would watch, the Cubs after school.
Yeah, our generation was blessed with that. But to the answer, back to the question itself about whether or not you watch sports, I'm going to say yes, absolutely. And I know last year was a little bit of a turnoff for people. In fact, most people did walk away from professional sports, the NBA, the NFL, baseball to some degree, and they just kind of got away from it. But also I think the pandemic changed the way we viewed things, and it also it helped us to remind ourselves of what mattered. Sports was anything and everything, and it was like and it still kind of is to some degree, or some people who treat it that way, but maybe it doesn't have the same attention that it had 2 years ago. It's just so expensive to go to a game.
Yeah.
I don't know that many people who go to professional games now unless you're gifted the tickets. I don't know. All right, anyway, let's move on to our actual question for one of our first questions for tonight when it comes to this or that. I know we got a couple of these that we did last week. Let's just start out and let's get vicious right off the bat. Cats or dogs? This or that Tuesday, we ask you to choose one or the other. And tonight, the first question is dogs or cats? Possibly one of the most divisive questions I could ask on here. I think we only have a couple, maybe just me and you watching it right now, so we'll just talk amongst ourselves.
I say dogs, but I think cats are pretty. Like, sometimes I'm just scared and they can sense that.
You mean the
The cat.
cat can sense the fear?
Yes. Janice is answering about she's Alabama, but Auburn is not playing in Alabama.
Okay, I get that. It's good that you can keep that balance. I think that's the way I feel about Georgia, Georgia Tech, Virginia, Virginia Tech, and but I know that there are some places the rivalries you can't do that at all. There's no way in the world you can have ties to one team and to another unless it's like a family situation where you got two children, one went to Auburn and the other went to Tuscaloosa. So
why can't you? Who makes that rule?
I know. Well, she lives in the state where a guy, there was tradition. You may have heard this in Auburn. After a win, they would roll the trees. I think it was called Toomer's Corner. If someone's watching that can, remind me of how it actually was. People would roll the trees every night. Every time that there was a win. It was a cool tradition. But an Alabama fan went down there and poured poison around the trees, and the trees ended up dying. And he was, I think he went to jail for it.
I would guess so.
So it's not a matter of whether or not you can or not. It's just that there's some people who take it to a degree that it's just
mean.
It's just mean, yeah. Just crazy hazing and all kinds of stuff. So, all right, back to dogs and cats. You say dogs, but cats are pretty. Your choice, though, which one would you prefer over the other dogs?
Yeah.
And that's with the four-legged maniac downstairs in mind?
Yeah, what do you say?
I grew up with cats, believe it or not. We did have dogs. The first animals that I had were cats.
I think cats are easier to take care of.
Yeah.
But I had a mean one, so that kind of, messed me up.
Right. Cats are definitely a little more temperamental. Yeah. They can be cleaner. They can be
neater.
Yeah, can be neater.
My cat just would viciously attack me.
Yeah. I like, but I guess at this point, having a dog is nice. Although as we were walking around tonight before our show, there was a neighbor who has what we call a lap dog. It's just a little Pekingese that probably would sit right here on the desk, and that's what I think we want at our age. But when you have a 15-year-old son who wants something a little bit more lively, a little larger,
they're buddies.
Yeah, they are.
I have to say.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who the alpha in that case is. All right, so I've got some comments coming in here. First of all, let's start with Janice. Says dogs. She has be very careful about how I say this. Shih Tzu. Can't spell. Named
That's what
Sassy.
Our neighbor's dog is.
Yeah, that's what they had. They have
that's what they had.
Yeah, that's what they had. They have a Pekingese, but ironically,
that's a Pomeranian.
Yeah, it's a Pomeranian. Okay, whichever dog that is, but that's named Sassy. That's what their dog is now, Sassy. So
it was.
That's what the one she had tonight. It's named Sassy.
That's what my cat was that attacked me.
Wanda Russell saying hi from Childersburg. Hello, Wanda. Good to talk to you tonight. Jessica said dogs. I don't like cars. Well, you need to talk to your husband about that. Yeah, I know. Okay. I know. Yeah, talk to your husband about the cars. That's not my deal. But cats. Yeah, I don't like cats. Cats are fine. It's just cats are just moody, and I like cats fine. They're just. I don't know. To me, the dog can give you more exercise because you can go out and walk. The cat, you can just leave put a box in the corner. As long as you clean it out, he or she's gonna go in there and do their business.
They can also climb up on your counters. Yeah. Of course, our dog almost can.
Cats and dogs both will bring in rewards to the owners, right?
Yeah, Sassy brought a mouse in from the yard.
One of my customers at my place of employment often tells me his cat brings in various creatures. He lives down in Florida, and his cat, Ziggy, brings in possums.
Oh. That's fun.
Brings in baby possums, and then occasionally the little lizards or other little creatures that are notorious for South Florida. So, anyway.
Oh, and Janice was saying she wants what I'm eating and said I make it good.
It wouldn't be a
is
show
good.
without Dana eating a little snack.
Well, I'm hungry.
Tell them what you got tonight.
It's sausage, rotel, and cream cheese dip.
I'm getting you to do that while I pull up the next this or
Not
that.
my recipe. It was something my cousin made years ago, and now I'm addicted.
All right, let's go back to this one from right here. Can you see that one with the hair from last week? Nobody responded to that one last week, so let's
Nobody
do it.
did? I thought we did.
Did anybody talk about that one?
Maybe we did.
We did, but that nobody else did. So let's bring it back from again. So this is
Bring it
for
back.
bringing back
Some
from
of
last
them are
week.
coming back.
Yeah. So yeah, because this
The
is
mullet
coming
is
back
coming
here, if you had to be around someone who wanted to choose between a mullet or mutton chops, which one would you take? I'm gonna just say mullet.
Yeah, I am too.
Do we have to answer why?
Um,
One that says neither.
I do. It depends. It has to. Some people it looks good on, especially if you're like a ball player, a baseball player. It looks like it fits.
Well,
It just depends.
Let's do this here. Yeah, I mean, I think if you've got a ball cap on, like like I'm wearing tonight, it probably looks like you froze up on the string there.
Oh yeah.
Might be because I did
Because
this.
you did that.
Yeah, let me just turn that off. All right. Sorry about that, guys. If it froze up for a second, I'm going to look for...
He's trying to look something up, and he froze us.
So you're in charge of the questions while I look up this or that.
Oh, yeah.
Update on
We're
this.
like frozen still. Here we go.
Yeah, hopefully it'll pick up here. If y'all are watching still, if you can tell us if we are still frozen or not. I'm looking right now. It looks like the frames per second are okay. CPU's at 40, so I'm assuming we're still broadcasting. But
we're on here.
looks better now. Okay, so I'm gonna look up this, but yeah, for a mullet, yeah, if you got a hat on, you can kind of cover the whole thing. Your hair's coming out the back, but that's fine. But mutton chops,
Very 70s Elvis-ish, right?
let's see here. Well, I mean, and I'm doing this for the ladies. If your mutton chops, I guess, looks like.
It's that you can't see.
I don't know if you can get to him. There you go.
That's not quite mutton chop, is it?
But this is probably the extreme of what a mutton chop.
Oh, I can't see it there. Look up Elvis and see if didn't he have some?
Although, before I get to Elvis, I mean,
Oh dear.
you could do that. And it's sad that I'm having to do it this way as opposed to sharing a screen, but I'm afraid the computer will freeze up if I don't. Alright, so what was I going to look up? Oh, this or that stuff. Excuse me. Let's go back to here. I'll pull up another one here. We did this one last week about the Doritos. Here we go. Let's do that.
That's kind of.
This one here?
Sure, you can do it.
If you're doing a cookout, gas or charcoal grill, and that's just to hold us over until I get this. Until I pull up the next question here. So, what do you like, gas or charcoal? And I will take people who do wood or whatever too. That's fine too. Which one do you like?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't care.
You don't care. It's just whatever gives me the food, right?
Exactly. I don't cook on the grill, so.
Some of these questions on here are a little...
One likes charcoal.
I love the flavor of charcoal. The convenience of gas is nice. Let's try to find a couple up here.
I'm actually sitting there shoving food in my face.
sorry, guys. Just looking here. Some of these questions, I'm like, why would you even bother to ask that question? Like, here's a question for you, and I'm not going to type it in, but just answer the question through the feed. Pork bacon or turkey bacon?
Pork bacon.
I mean, I'll eat turkey bacon just for for health reasons or whatever, and it's fine. I can make it taste good, but it's not the real bacon that we all grew up on. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
It's not as good.
All right, let's do this one, and I realize that we have some friends who are probably in the process of boycotting this, so.
Oh.
Coke or Pepsi? Why did the screen go off up there?
Whenever is available.
Coke or Pepsi?
I
Whatever's
probably
available. Now, I know that there's folks on here who either can't eat...
yeah, Wanda's pork bacon. They're still in the bacon.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to find out why...
Bacon's so good we can do a whole show on it.
Oh, yeah. No, we could actually ask the question about bacon.
Coke.
The question on bacon, I should have gone through and asked, what's your favorite brand of bacon? Because down south, you got...
Jessica said neither. And I think she's talking about the drink, not the bacon.
Yeah, she's not talking about the bacon.
Because she likes bacon.
Yeah, like, we had Lay's bacon, I think it was Lay's. I'm trying to remember the brands of bacon that we had, growing up.
When there's something called something Pride or Carolina Pride. Isn't that a bacon brand? Like a brand?
I think so. I'm looking that up. I had to drop the game because I can't seem to
Bev says Pepsi.
Let's see here. Who says Pepsi? Bev says Pepsi.
Yeah, and Jessica said she does. She loves bacon. I know she loves bacon.
If anybody's ever watched the Jim Gaff...
She's got a score update, Wanda.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Braves is still winning 5-2. Okay, good. Thank you. I want to keep watching it. I can't.
Nobody make fun of me. Who are they playing?
The Dodgers. Okay. In fact, today one of the presenters in my meeting is from East LA, so she's a Dodgers fan, and I'm.
And Jessica is not picky. She likes pork or turkey.
Like I said,
it's bacon. She's like, it's bacon. I'll eat it.
But yeah, I mean, is there a brand of bacon that isn't good though? I mean, around here we've got Smithfield.
Yeah.
And
I usually get Smithfield or sometimes I'll get whatever the Kroger brand is if that's available because that's pretty close.
Let's see here. Some of the brands of bacon, like we get Target.
I get when they have it.
Target brand bacon, great value if you're doing Walmart. Let's see.
The only problem is, have you priced the bacon lately?
No, because
At
I haven't
Target?
been to the store.
I know.
Applegate. See, Smithfield we mentioned. Kroger brand. Gwaltney.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Hormel.
I'm sitting here looking for my phone.
You're doing the comment stuff.
Oh no, I was gonna do the Target thing and tell you, it was like $8 for just a regular thing of bacon that we used to get for a lot cheaper.
I believe that. I'm looking at a thing of Gwaltney hardwood bacon for $7.18. It's crazy.
Thank you, Beverly.
It's fine. Baseball, National League Championship Series, Bev.
I haven't been watching it, but that is my favorite sport.
It's not some bad prices, but but yeah. When it comes to bacon, though, is there any other type of bacon? I mean, you got turkey bacon, pork bacon. Is there a beef bacon?
Never heard of it.
Doesn't
mean it doesn't exist.
Let's see here. Let's look up types of bacon. Boy, I've just sidetracked. We're supposed to be talking about Coke and Pepsi. Forget that. We're talking bacon. All right, let's see. Types of bacon. Oh, look. Google even knew that I was going to look it up.
It did?
Yep.
Because you said it?
I said all I did was types, and then the rest of it was of bacon.
Creepy.
We can have...
Creepy.
All right, so this gets kind of funny here. We have bacon, back bacon,
Back bacon?
Back bacon, yeah. Pancetta,
I've heard of that.
streaky bacon,
Streaky bacon.
slab bacon, turkey bacon,
I've heard of that, I think, but turkey bacon.
lardon, pork belly, something I can't do, collar bacon, vegan bacon, salo, pea meal bacon, smoked bacon, British bacon. I feel like I'm Bubba Gump here. Pig
that's what I was
candy,
thinking a
ham.
minute
Yeah, I think it's just all the,
Earlier, would you say pancetta?
yeah,
I can't say it like jada.
pancetta or whatever. Let's try.
Like she'll say, I can't even do it.
There is beef bacon though. There is beef bacon. Beef bacon.
Yeah, Beverly said if she had to choose, it would be baseball. And also Oscar Mayer.
Yeah.
And then she said, ask. I don't know. Ask more.
What's that?
That's what she just said about the. Oh, Oscar Mayer bacon. I was thinking, do I know Omar?
I'm ready to go have some now. Go make some bacon. All right, let's see if I can find a.
Yeah, I probably need to lay off bacon for a little bit. Since I have it every day. It's probably not wise.
See, our
But
show
it sure is good.
Our show has a very strong female audience right now, so I've got to find more. I'm trying to find some questions that aren't necessarily.
Oh no, it's supposed to be 8 people watching.
Let's see here. All right, so let's try to.
We just have ladies talking.
Well, let them keep talking while we try to find.
Well, I didn't mean to each other. She tried to say. Yeah, the
All right.
Oscar Mayer.
Here we go. We'll just do this for the time being while we do the next.
Yeah, I guess what you were saying about Coke is, I guess we do know people that boycott, because I can't even remember why now. I was some. Oh yeah, I do. But then, oh. This-
Come on.
Yeah. Wanda said men are watching baseball. We're better than the baseball game. I'm just kidding. Oh, Tom Dunn.
Hello, Tom.
See, uh-oh.
Did you lose it? You
There it
lost
is.
Greetings from Hagerstown, Maryland, and how about them dogs? Yes, Georgia is doing well, and thankfully have a week off to kind of relax, though part of me is wishing that they were playing to keep the momentum going, but we'll see. Florida is coming up on the... It's Halloween on Sunday.
Halloween?
Halloween's on a Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So the 30th is when Georgia plays Florida in Jacksonville.
Oh,
So,
that just made me think. No, when Halloween, sorry, this is a whole different subject. When Halloween falls on a Sunday, do they usually like trick or treat on Saturday?
depends on the community. Like I remember I want to say in Tryon, we would do it on a Saturday night because they didn't want to do anything on
a
Sunday. So I think it just
No,
depends on the
nowadays
community.
anything goes probably. You know what I mean?
But also, and well, school doesn't necessarily have anything to do with it either because
No.
if it's on the weeknight, same deal.
Yeah. And Beverly said North Carolina fresh pork sausage.
Oh,
That's why I was eating some sausage earlier.
Yeah,
but
she
I,
finished that
I
off.
did. That was Jimmy Dean's sausage. Hot sausage.
Mm.
It didn't seem so hot to me.
All right. Well, let's segue to this question here. We'll pull up something in just a moment. But your favorite season and why?
Yeah.
What's your favorite season?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I like them all. Spring's always been my favorite, I guess, because it's everything blooming and fresh and like new and start. You know, you come from that winter where it's kind of blah down, and then boom everything. And then you know summer's still ahead, but then I like summer because I like the bright days, but then I like the fall. The older I get. Because it's like, I think we covered this because I remember saying that it's something kind of like I hate to use this word, like romantic about it.
Mm. No, I get it.
That's the right thing, you know what I mean? About the little, like a, what do you call it?
Well,
what do you call it? Like a fire or the like if you can do fire pits, which we haven't done, and sweat, like a hoodie or sweatshirt and
well, the
like
yeah.
Bev said something too.
Let's see.
Bev said fall, not too hot, not too cold, beautiful leaves. So I know your favorite, but so go ahead and say yours.
Oh yeah, fall has always been mine, and it's for reasons you mentioned. The cooler temperatures. I think it's the leaves changing. I even think that there's something about the smell. It's almost like that. I'll say potpourri smell of the leaves, and but also it's the time where a lot of baking from harvests are coming, like apple pies and pumpkin pies and that kind of stuff. There is that romantic side where the memories of being at school or just walking around period in a cooler temperatures, the bonfires, whatever. So yeah, all of those things kind of play into it.
Hayrides.
Yeah.
Which I haven't been on a hayride in a long time, but.
So and if I have to, that's, and second would be, I'm not sure what that was about, but I mean that's the, but spring offers that too, because there's a coolness in the air, the leaves are coming back, the blooms and the flowers, so there's a lot of that too. I think it's not that I don't like the summer. It's not that I don't like winter. They each have their, benefits, if you want, for lack of a better word. But I think the spring and the spring and fall are just nicer because of the temperature. So
We got some comments.
Go ahead.
Wanda also said she likes fall because of the cool, crisp air. Jessica said summer because she hates being cold. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I like being able to do the flip-flops. Of course, we know people who do flip-flops year-round. Beverly said she's leaving for North Carolina Thursday morning. Let me see. Wait, I'm so confused. I'm reading that. Oh, Wanda asked what part. Okay.
What part?
And then she said near Kingston and Jacksonville. Okay, they're talking amongst themselves.
Oh, gotcha. Well, that's trying to figure out what's.
She's going to Carolina. I should have worn my Carolina sweatshirt, but it's in the dirty clothes.
All right, let me see if I can find some more this or that to kind of break off from this.
What are we looking up?
This or that. Just, I mean, there's stuff I can put on here, but it's,
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's just a matter.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
Beverly said her sister's bad off. I'm so sorry, Beverly.
Is it COVID related, or can you message us and let us know? And unless you want to put it on here. This is crazy stuff. I'm trying to find something to put on here for the next question, but it's
You were just with Beverly. You were just with your. Well, it seems like it was just what was, but maybe it's been a few months. You were just with all your siblings not too long ago for somebody's birthday, I think, right?
All right.
Of course, that could have been a long time, like months and months ago. It just seems like it was not long ago. The way this year's flying by. I mean, November's less than 2 weeks away.
I know. We've had that conversation about other things, but yeah, it's crazy. But we'll certainly keep your sister in our prayers, and yeah, that's.
And you as you travel.
Yes. All right. It's a terrible segue, but the next question we have is: are you an early bird or a night owl?
Oh. Congratulations about Steven.
Oh, really? Wow. Congratulations, yes. Such exciting times of the wedding and all. Yeah. When's it getting married?
He said May.
In May? Okay, I didn't say that date on there.
Sorry, yeah, couldn't read that. I don't think you could read the bottom of that.
Are we?
Wanda is a night owl. Alright, I'm not going to say what I am. What do you say I am?
Oh, most of the times you're a night owl. Yeah, if I've got to judge.
Yeah. I guess I'd say you're an early bird.
Yeah, it depends on
the day.
Yeah, it depends on the day. I like getting up early, and like this morning, I should have gotten up when I woke up. My body woke up at 6, and I'm like, I don't want to get up yet. It's not light out, but I probably would have gotten a little bit more done today if I had. But I love getting up early if I know that if I'm definitely got the energy, just get up, get started. If we're going to be traveling, getting up early is helpful to kind of get on the road and to beat the traffic. And it's not that I don't like staying up late. It's just the older I get, I think.
You can't.
Yeah, 10 o'clock comes around, and that's where I feel.
If your head hits the pillow, you're out.
Oh yeah, and she's not kidding. If we shut this show down right now.
Sorry, I'm.
And I go in there, and if I get a chance to just lay down, if I'm trying to watch TV, I'm probably out in about 15 minutes, sometimes sooner.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. So.
That is okay. We have some good stuff and some sad stuff. Beverly said thank you. She's not the one that stayed with her when George, and it said it was the birthday sister,
okay,
and that she has cancer. We'll definitely be praying for her and you. And Jessica said she used to be a night owl, but now she's neither. Jeremy?
Yeah, sorry. Janice messaged me on another post.
Okay.
She can't get back on for some reason.
Oh, no. Ask her what she is. No, I'm just kidding. And Wanda said that it's May the 4th, the wedding. And
May the 4th be with him.
That's what they said. They're both Star Wars fans. That is funny. That's so cool.
Alright, give me 1 second.
That's going to be really cute.
I lost it.
I bet they're going to have lightsabers as a cake topper. Or...
Well, you'd have to... You can't have Luke and Leia. That's brother and sister. So it's got to be...
I didn't say them. I said
I know,
lightsabers.
Lightsabers, yeah, but I was trying to think of
them. It could be Leia and Han Solo. Although they ended up not together.
Yeah, I mean...
Could be Padme and...
Padme and Anakin?
And Anakin.
Yeah, I guess you could. Let's see.
Oh, they don't want to do that, but this would be cute, like a little Ewok couple.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Ewoks?
Wouldn't that be cute?
Okay.
Like a little bride in the room. Oh, she said that's a cute idea.
Alright, let me see. I gotta go back to the...
Or they could have a lightsaber to cut the cake. Like a little... I think they make some lightsaber chopsticks that actually light up, I think.
Let's see here. So wait a minute. Jessica says she used to be a night owl, but she's not either now?
She can't. She's not... She can't stay up, and she doesn't like to get up early. Whoa!
There goes our light. I don't know why I feel like whenever...
Oh, Janice is back.
Whenever we're ever around them, though, that she's up, Chad's usually asleep.
Yeah.
Is it me? Or am I missing... Is that wrong?
She can fall asleep, though.
Yeah, I get that, but... I guess never mind. It didn't matter. All right, let me see if I can find another this or that real quick here.
Yeah, and I can get up early. I do like it sometimes when you're up early and like the day seems, of course it is longer, you're awake longer. But she said exactly. But I tend to stay awake, or if I go to sleep, not early, but early for me, before midnight, I usually will wake up about 12 or 1 and stay up for a few hours, sometimes.
All right, I'm going to do a 3 for this time.
She says she get up with the kids because she has to.
All right, here we go.
See, Aiden sleeps past us. Today, I have my alarm set for 6:30. And have the thing where I hit the snooze and it'll do for 10 minutes, and I can hit the snooze again and it'll be another 10 minutes. Well, I never hit the snooze and the radio was just going, and I kept sleeping. I woke up at 6:45, and I can't remember what time I finally got out of bed at 7, and that might be why I just can't get to work on time, which is not good.
All right. Toast, biscuits, or cornbread. And I'm thinking about this from the idea of Cracker Barrel, but any breakfast bread or whatever that you want. So which would you do? Toast, biscuits, or cornbread?
This is not easy because it depends what I'm eating it with.
Yeah. Center that a little bit there.
Like if I have cream chip beef, I want toast. If I have sausage gravy, I want biscuits.
Yeah. I mean, for me, jelly can go on toast. It can go on biscuits. I've never had jelly on a cornbread muffin or cornbread, but I'm
I
just
still
it can
want
work.
French toast sometime soon. I've been wanting that for a long time and I haven't had any.
Butter can go on all three of these.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever used cornbread for the purposes of making like a sandwich,
Yeah, I would just eat it.
Yeah, certainly I've had toast with eggs and bacon or sausage and cheese.
No, we've had some yummy cornbread recently.
Yes, we had a guy at church that did that.
One of the men at church brought some on a Wednesday night, and it was delicious. He made it himself. It was really good.
Yeah, that was really good. Let's see. But toast.
Oh, we got some answers.
I think I'm probably leaning biscuits only because there's just more that I can do with it. But Wanda said biscuits and gravy and toast with fried eggs.
That sounds good.
Yeah, and I think
I'll take all of it.
well, I'm going to comment on what Wanda said, just to say that as a kid with the fried eggs, you would usually, after you've eaten the fried eggs and all those yolk is still there, you'd sop it up with the toast. So that I get that completely. Go ahead.
Yeah. And Jessica said biscuits.
Okay. And Janice says, I wanted to say, when Mike passed, Sassy would sit on the back of the couch and look for him. Oh. Well,
no, you can talk about anything you want to.
No, that's fine. That goes back to the dogs and cat conversation. I think each of us have good memories with animals. You've got a good memory there with the dog. Dana has a bad memory of a cat. That's the reason why we will probably never own a cat. So.
And you're allergic.
Which, ironically, though, I was not allergic as a kid. It wasn't until I moved here.
Yeah.
And we were house sitting or apartment sitting for your brother and his wife, and everything just decided to blow up. So, all right. So, anybody else on the toast and cornbread? Okay.
Well,
what, no. Jessica?
You probably can. I wonder if she can.
Can you even eat it? I mean,
corn with that. Like, does that?
With the cornmeal itself, yeah. But
yeah.
Can you have cornbread? Because if you're telling me it's gross because you can't eat it, okay, fine. But if you're telling me it's gross because
she probably doesn't like it,
you just don't like it. We have to have a talk. It's just disheartening. It may be third on my list, but I still love it.
I don't eat it much, but the one that Keith made was so good.
Yeah.
The one time I tried to make it, not so good.
Well, now, our cornbread folks, whether you like it or not, you can throw in your comment here. But when it comes to cornbread, how do you like it? Do you like it sweet? Do you like it kind of bland? Or do you like that jalapeno cornbread? And I remember my grandmother making that whenever she was...
She says she doesn't like it. I don't like it.
Well, I mean, I understand there's a texture thing there because it isn't like
she's
bread.
She's not like it.
Yeah, I know, but I get the texture part of it. But yeah, that's why people probably put the butter on it to try to help. But at where I work, the cafeteria, they make cornbread that is very sweet. It's not like eating a cake sweet, but you get that hint of like sugar just coming in there where you wouldn't necessarily expect it.
Do they just use like sweet corn in it? Like actual corn?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure what Johnny and the
Or
crew
we got,
use,
let's
but
see, we got,
got a lot of comments. Yeah. Let's see.
Janice said butter biscuits. And Wanda was still talking about you sopping it up, the egg juice.
I'm behind on this one, I don't think. Let's see.
And Beverly likes toast.
Yeah,
And that's where I saw Jessica said she didn't like the cornbread. And then, have I caught you up?
You're gonna have to probably catch me up because
Okay.
all of these are like
Wanda
really
said warm, sweet cornbread and milk.
Now, did you ever do buttermilk and cornbread? Because I would do cornbread and beans, cornbread and chili, and I've done the cornbread in regular milk, but my grandmother would do buttermilk, and I don't like buttermilk. That should be a question. Do you like buttermilk? I think buttermilk is.
I don't know if everybody's. Not everybody. All right, let me see.
Keep going while I.
I'm trying. Beverly said I like to try cornbread very thin. That is good. I like to fry cornbread. Me and my
Fry cornbread.
I like to fry cornbread very thin. That is good. Jessica said no, it's the taste. And she said she thinks she wants bread. Says I think I want bread not to be sweet. Then Janice said cornbread with butter, pintos, creamed potatoes, and pork chops and slaw. That does sound good.
Mm-hmm.
And Wanda said ew. What'd you say ew to? Buttermilk?
It's probably the buttermilk. Yeah, because I mentioned buttermilk and.
Janice does buttermilk cornbread.
Yeah, it's. I just could never taste. I just couldn't stand buttermilk, and I'll admit I haven't had it since I was a kid. So it probably would be a good idea for me to try it again to see if my taste has changed. I just know that the one time I had it, I just remember going in thinking I'm going to get myself a cup of milk. Grabbed it, put it in a cup, and
that's probably what turned you off there.
Immediately spit it out. So
well, when I hear about buttermilk, I think buttermilk biscuits. You know what I'm talking about?
what do you think about a song?
That's right.
Well,
Makes a lot.
Actual buttermilk biscuits are good. Again, it has to be done right. Let's see here.
Yeah, Wanda was saying ew to the buttermilk. I realized after I had said it.
Um.
Oh. It's like ruined milk.
All right, I'm gonna do two. Well, we'll do this one first. Cake pie. Let's do that. Cake or pie. Why is it off like that? Cake or pie?
Ooh. I feel like we've answered this before somewhere.
Probably have.
Depend again. You can't. This isn't a question you can just say.
It is this or that Tuesday.
I can say it depends on the type.
If I put in front of you a cake.
It depends what kind.
Okay, what's your favorite cake?
Journey's chocolate chip pound cake.
All right, and I'm assuming that the chocolate pecan pie is your favorite pie.
I'd probably go with the cake in that situation.
Okay, that's what this comes down to. You got your favorite cake, your favorite pie. Which one are you taking?
Jessica says cake. Wanda says both. And Jessica says seriously cake.
It's this or that, guys. All right. And it's like, yeah.
It depends.
I'm probably on the pie side because I like apple pie. I know what my next question is going to be. I like more pies probably than cake. Not that I don't like cake, I do, but I think a cake you can kind of.
Well, I don't eat just any cake. Like if you throw a sheet cake in front of me, I have to be in the mood, and if it's just like sometimes it's too sweet. Beverly said both also. Yeah, it depends on the kind. Like all right, Wanda said Pam Shelburne's buttermilk pie. I'm not sure if I've had her. Was it coconut pie I've had at hers? She can bake those pies. I know that.
Here's our next question.
Homemade German chocolate or lemon icebox pie or peanut butter. Ooh.
I hope I'm like stimulating yourselves for a good dessert tonight, or if you haven't had supper, you're thinking about cheating and just having cake or pie. Because that's what this is turning into.
I don't have either one.
All right, next question, and one that causes a lot of division in this household.
One that said pecan. I call it pecan, sorry.
My understanding there's actually like 3 ways you can do it. It's pecan, pecan, pecan.
And Jessica said...
Yes!
Okay. No, she doesn't like coconut. So maybe it is the buttermilk pie that I had. And Jessica said, oh, Wanda's right about Pam's buttermilk pie. Pecan is in the bathroom. And Pam doesn't. Okay.
All right. So
I eat the pecan.
But Bev, what's the proper pronunciation? I understand how to spell it. How do you say it?
I think pecan is a North Carolina thing. Isn't it?
It's hard to say. But
like Papa would say pecan. Mama would say like you do.
Mm-hmm. And the reason why I say it's hard to say is because my story about that word starts from a farmer's market in Tryon. Wanda made, I know Lamar would probably remember it, Palmer's Farmer's Market on Old Highway 27. If Lamar is around, Wanda, confirm with him. But there was a sign that was in front, across the street for that store, and it had that word on there. And when first time I saw it, I remember saying pecan, and I was corrected. And I was said no.
I didn't even see your
pecan. So fine, for rest of, since that time, pecan. I come up here and I say, yeah, I want that pecan pie, and it's been a war ever since. That
it wasn't just about you.
No, it wasn't just about me.
Because it was my mom and papa.
Yeah. So I gave up a long time ago. Whether it's pecan, pecan,
Lamar's in the game.
Pecan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where was it? Pecan is what Jana said instead of pecan. She said pecan.
Pecan. There's another way. Pecan. All right, quick update here on the game, and for those who already know,
Beverly's sisters picks their pecans out of the shell. I love pecans, and I eat those in almonds.
It's 5-2, top of the 8th.
I like turtles. Do you like turtles? Everybody that likes... sorry, forgive me, I'm going to say pecan. That's what... I haven't had turtles in a long time.
What's the other one? Is it Stuckey's?
That is a gas station.
But don't think that's peanuts, though. It's not pecans or pecans.
What are you talking about?
It's like a little
peanut log pecan. That's it.
No, this is like a little. All right, I'll find it on here. I'm thinking now we're like talking about.
Oh, Wanda says yum. I think she's talking about the turtles. I used to get turtles for Christmas every year. Remember?
Yes. Let's see. This is.
Ooh, you can do them in the crock pot?
That's not what I was thinking about, though. That was not. The pecan log rolls.
The pecan log roll?
Yeah. Which I haven't had one of those in a long time.
I wanted people like fruitcake.
Pecan log rolls, pecan log roll, whatever you want to call it. Try and get it where you can see it.
It had like that. What was it in the middle?
Some kind of cream.
Nougat.
Yeah. All right. Well,
get a freezer full of pecan. Oh, she's got a freezer full of pecans. Would share if you were here. Love turtles.
All right. What did you just ask?
Oh.
Since we're almost in that season, let's ask it.
Okay. Oh, no. Let's say what's the favorite? Oh, okay. You can do fruitcake.
We'll do that first. Fruitcake. Good or evil?
They are good. Beverly, I think Beverly. Pecan and Dana used to get turtles for Christmas every year too, but oh yeah. And Lamar does remember Palmer's.
Yeah, it was a great little place. That's my first job.
Was it there whenever I had been there? Because I feel like I remember seeing a place where
There is a store in its place. It's just not the same. It's just a
Okay.
convenience store now. They turned it into a gas
you know
station.
what I'm thinking of? Something like a actual, like a, not a vegetable stand, but you know what I mean? Like a, I was thinking something like that outside.
No, they.
Never actually eaten one.
You go in.
Oh, a fruitcake. Me either. I used to have to sell them when I worked at the doctor's office. I mean, I didn't have to push them like sell them like that, but
Yeah.
we had to put them out.
And I'm from a
the
state
lines
that has a town that does nothing but fruitcakes. Claxton.
Beverly says evil yuck.
You know, I think if someone made a fruitcake and it was a fresh fruitcake, I might be more inclined to eat it. I just don't know how people eat. Again, no offense to the people of Claxton, because I know you've got a product that has been enduring for years. How do you eat a fruitcake that's been sitting there, pre-made? I don't know.
The ones we did were like wrapped and then it was in a box. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, if someone made a fruitcake, it was fresh. I maybe ate it right there off the. I could possibly do it. I just don't know if I could do it if it's 2 or 3 or weeks old. I don't know.
Yeah.
What was your, go ahead.
Janice has a fruitcake recipe made with graham crackers. I don't even know what goes in a fruitcake. What kind of fruit? I mean, it's actual fruit.
I don't know. It's probably
It
like
looks like a
dehydrated.
dry- yeah.
Yeah, it's dried or dehydrated fruit.
You can add what you want.
Yeah.
My sister makes individual fruitcakes. Ooh. That's Beverly saying that.
Oh. What was the question you were going to ask?
Fruitcake, good or evil?
That was one
On
you were.
me?
Yeah.
Oh no, mine was going to be something about holidays, but
Okay.
I'm thinking more like maybe the favorite part of the Thanksgiving meal. Maybe I don't know. Then I was thinking that Halloween hadn't even happened yet.
All right. I'm going to
Lights
ask.
on, lights out.
I'm going to ask a controversial question then.
Uh-oh.
Move your phone for a second. I want to make sure I can get my thing here. All right. I'm asking this question.
Controversial.
Yeah, well, it's controversial because let me delete this here, and I'll set the stage to explain why it's considered controversial. This is a radio show that I used to listen to, and the guy suggested that certain food is not as good as we make it out to be, because if it was, we would have it more than just one time of year.
Worth it.
Now, I'm asking this question this way because I don't remember how he posed it, but I cannot get it to focus on here. Right, there we go. And I'm asking it this way because think about it for a moment. Every year we have the turkey, the dressing, we have various casseroles. We go through all those things.
I'm looking forward to it, all of it.
We might have it again around Christmas.
I eat leftovers.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying that the meal that you have for Thanksgiving could easily be used during Christmas because people will do a turkey and those types of things.
Yeah.
My question is the food really worth it because we only have it one time of year?
Well, maybe that's what makes it special.
Could be.
Because you don't eat it all the time. I mean, well, some people might.
The way he asked the question is, do you think Thanksgiving food is overrated or underrated?
Well, people that don't eat with us, they don't have Aunt Joni's gravy.
Okay.
So, I mean, they're missing out because without that, I don't think I would. I think if I didn't have gravy, it would be not a good one. But I like all the stuff. I like, the older I get, the more stuff I will eat with the meal.
I mean,
I'm getting excited now, though, about all the food, because I'm thinking a squash casserole, green bean casserole. I love green bean casserole. And,
I went back to the questions, to the comments here about the fruitcake.
yeah,
Janice said that hers is good, Claxton is evil. Bev says, I do turkey at Thanksgiving and ham at Christmas. And that's a traditional thing, yeah.
Yeah. I heard ham at like Easter too, right? I forget I think the menu has already been planned for Thanksgiving, which basically is the same thing every year. It just depends who gets assigned what. But for some reason, we still plan it out. But then Christmas, I can't remember what will happen.
Yeah.
I think I heard. Shoot, is it roast beef and ham? That can't be right. Chicken? I don't know.
Let's see.
Beverly said yeah.
Okay. But so they're saying it's worth it.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean
it's a lot of preparation.
And I'm not complaining. I love the food. I'll certainly eat it, whether it's Christmas, whether it's Thanksgiving. I'm just saying it's funny that we've never really had those types of meals at for any time outside of November or December. Of course, it's not like eating hot dogs or hamburgers. You can eat those any time of year, or steaks
point,
or whatever. But
Jessica said we only eat it once or twice a year because if you cooked a whole turkey for one family, it would take forever to eat it all, and it would go bad. Good point.
Yeah, I mean, like your family of four, I get that. You'd get tired of leftovers after a while.
And the turkey that I had those few years, it was already cooked. I mean, we just had to put it in the oven for a while to warm it, but it was pre-done.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never actually had to cook it from, turkey is thing. Oh, hold on, I messed up.
Janice said turkey is Thanksgiving. Everything else is all through the year.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Beverly said ham at Easter. Okay, thank you. I thought so. I've never baked a ham. I guess I can say I baked a turkey, but I didn't bake it from I didn't have to thaw it and do whatever you have to do. It was something, like I said, it was already does that make sense? Pre-cooked? Would that be right? But then,
yeah.
I don't know. Anyway,
They said not just necessarily.
It was one of those. I think the company was called Honey Baked Hams.
Yeah.
But it was a smoked turkey that I got a couple years, and everybody went nuts over it. It was really good.
All right, I'm gonna try to find one more.
I didn't buy it. I got it as a prize at work, or a reward, or whatever bonus thing.
All right, now this is an issue. This question also kind of leads us to next month. Maybe I should have saved these for a little bit longer.
We can.
But one will go ahead and ask this one because it's a question now that means much about your preference as much as it is about the time we live in.
I'm not sure if I've roasted a big chicken.
Turkey, see.
Have I?
Sure. She said turkey is not hard, just like. Yeah, I don't think I have. Well, I know I haven't, but.
Wait, I'll take that back. I did a ham one time. I did a ham once. And I think I was a teenager or preteen. And I don't know where Mom and Dad went, but Grandma came and stayed with us for a while. And she told me what to do, and I did it. And we did a ham and tried to make potato salad. That was my one and only time.
All right, so
I don't even remember eating it.
So this question is being asked now, and this is certainly in the context of the time we live in, as well as we're quickly approaching the time of year for this, online shopping or in-store shopping. Last year, I dare say, we had the most in-store shopping, online shopping that we will probably ever have, unless that trend just continues because we liked online shopping that much. But forget the pandemic for just a moment. Forget anything related to the virus that shall not be named. And ask yourself, if everything was 2019 right now, which of these would you be doing?
Do you want me to answer?
You can answer first.
Well, I would probably do a lot of online, but Black Friday would be in the stores with Jessica and all my aunts, cousins, and mom, because that's just a fun day. We go have breakfast, we shop, we stop for a snack, we shop, we eat lunch, we shop. It's another snack, we shop. Anyway. Beverly prefers in-store shopping.
Move that over your head a little bit better.
I mean, it is something about being in the store, but even when I did the last time we went Black Friday, I did some stuff online,
Mm-hmm.
and it was some tennis shoes that Aiden wanted, that had just come out, and couldn't find them anywhere. And I went in the mall Black Friday, looking around, and they were like, "Oh, you're not going to find them. You're not going to find them." Salespeople kept saying, "No, they're not going to be anywhere, and they're not going to be on sale anywhere either." I got home, pulled up a site. I had a coupon. I ended up getting those things for, I forgot how much they were and how much I ended up paying, but I got them like shockingly cheap.
Right.
I mean, they were what, like $150, $60,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I forgot how much I got them for. Maybe $80. I don't know.
Look at your comments real quick, because I think I'm going to be able to answer the same way.
Okay, just because that's a hard one. I like looking through
Look
it.
up reverse.
Oh,
Wanda said both.
hold on. Beverly said the turkey's like roasting a big chicken. Rhonda cooks her turkey overnight, and it frees the oven the next day. Yeah. Beverly said chicken. Wanda said both. Okay, for shopping. Beverly prefers in-store. Janice is in-store. Jessica said that's a hard one. She likes looking through a store if she has time online, if she doesn't. And Janice likes to see what she's buying. Oh, Troy's on here.
Hey, Troy.
Online for him. Worked in retail stores for 20 years and tired of the in-store shopping.
Yeah, I from your perspective, Troy, I understand what you're getting at. I mean, the only retail work that I ever did was Peebles and Walmart. Now, I've certainly worked at Walmart. It was back in the late '90s. I don't think I've done a retail store since then.
Peebles.
I said Peebles first.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm hearing the sound in here for some reason.
But
And then Troy said, "Hey, y'all." I think he
was responding.
backwards.
so I'm one who likes to be able to go check out something.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I've done my share of online buying, especially in the last 18 months. But I miss the ability to go and actually play around with the product
or even just walk around.
Yeah. And I know that we're opening up a little bit more and more. I think we're almost it almost feels normal, but I know that we're not there yet.
You're talking about the world, or actually us? Like,
Both.
I'm still like very.
Yeah, I mean,
I've eased up a lot.
like we went to the grocery store about a week. Was it last week? Food Line.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That was a good one.
But yeah, just the idea of being able to try out a product just to see what it looks like, and I realize even on the display, a TV is modified a little bit to look brighter and clearer, and when you get home, it may not be quite the same, but like the idea of buying a car online, I know people do it.
That's cool.
It's a cool idea, but there's still something about going to a dealer, whether it's a used car dealer or a GM or Ford or whatever, and actually seeing the
Did you
vehicle.
say Chevrolet?
That's a GM, General
Okay.
Motors, but for Chevrolet,
You're
yeah.
gonna say Chevrolet?
Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, whatever. So,
But I don't know. I like going in person some things, but I've gotten to really enjoy the online, especially having it delivered. Sometimes same day, even the groceries.
but
And I liked. I got addicted to Instacart, and then of course you have to tip. But we had a subscription for that for a while, and what I liked is you have these shoppers that actually communicate with you and let you know if something's out. and will replace it with what you've already selected for as a replacement, or they communicate and say, take a picture of it or let you know what's available. And there was one time last year that I had a shopper getting some groceries, not a lot of stuff, but I didn't have something on my list, and it was at the time where we had toilet paper, paper towel shortage, specifically toilet paper. And this nice lady sent me a message saying that she saw them just got a shipment in, and they were loading the shelves, and said you didn't have it on your list, but could you use some? And I thought that was really nice. So she got a good tip. Anyway, so I kind of got spoiled.
Well, here's the thing I'm thinking about, and I'm going to say this to you guys from the industry that I am in right now. If you haven't already experienced the pinch of this in regards to online ordering, you might want to get ready for the pinch, because I work in the freight industry, and right now product is backlogged. Mm-hmm. And it's because there are, as you probably know, the supply chain has got some issues right now. You can say there's driver shortages. You can say it's whatever the case may be.
Look at.
I'm thinking
Okay.
as I do that. I'm not trying to avoid the camera. I'm just thinking as I do that. But the point I'm making is that there are. I would tell you, if you're going to do online ordering, you might want to do it now and hope that you get everything by Christmas. Not trying to put fear into you.
I've heard that
about
before,
it
too.
But I'll put it this way: we had a conversation today in a meeting. Try to get your products, get your presents, and whatever you're doing now. If you do go out and shop, go try to find it now. Don't wait until Black Friday, because we could have an issue with getting some things. Now, there's certain products that when it comes to Black Friday, they're always going to be short. Whether it's the new video game systems, whether it's a certain television or camera or whatever the newfangled devices, newfangled devices of the age. Just, if you can prepare now, go ahead and do it. But I think part of the reason I asked that question was you have a little bit of a tradition of going out with your family, your aunts, your uncles, your mom, your sister, your sister-in-law rather, and last year messed that up.
But we did it online. We met and had lunch and did all our online shopping together.
Right. So with what Wanda was saying, have product hands on. That's me. I like to be able to play around with it. When I bought an Apple computer, I didn't want to just buy it, thinking it's going to be okay. I actually went to a Best Buy before the pandemic and had tinkered with it just to think what it's like. So
you just went right into Troy's comment.
Yeah. He said. All right. So he says, when I worked at an appliance store, people would come in and look at everything, then go home and order it online. That would aggravate me when we put on our best into selling and then go home. And when it comes to that, Troy, I'm wondering how that must have been like for the catalog days, because people would go in and see the floor model and then go and call 1-800-BUY Sears or whatever, and that seems like the same principle behind that. I get your frustration with it. I think it's always existed. It's just online made it more convenient, and when all the different vendors that are out there now, whether it's through Amazon, whether it's through like for electronics, Tiger Direct or whatever, or even Circuit City still exists. There's always options.
Dodgers tied it up.
Oh, Janice.
We're already after 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I guess I better jump off here just to say we'll have a quick prayer in just a moment. Yeah, that was an unexpected thing, but it's going to be a reversal of what's been going on for these games these last couple of days.
We've been talking for an hour and 15 minutes. I didn't know we could talk so much.
I don't even preach that long, do I?
No. and
prayer. Why don't you put the question mark for it?
I don't even know if they
Must be a prayer request. What, preaching that long?
He said, I don't even preach that long.
I think the longest I ever preached was 40 minutes in one setting. We'll try that. I'm gonna turn the camera off for just a second for a word of prayer, and we certainly will keep
Beverly's sister.
Beverly's sister in our
Beverly
prayers in your traveling. Yes, and then so I'm gonna turn the camera off, and we'll come back in just a moment. Dear God and Father in heaven, we thank you for this day. We thank you, Lord, for just providing us with another day to live. We appreciate everything that you do for us. And Lord, even if we don't express, we pray that we'll express that gratitude to you more and more frequently. We pray that we'll never take for granted the grace and mercy that you have provided for us, especially through your only begotten Son, Jesus Christ, and the forgiveness of sins that we have through him and his sacrifice on the cross of Calvary. We pray, Father, that you will be with many that are on our hearts and minds that have lost loved ones. We pray that you'll continue to bless them, especially as they get closer to the holidays, and help them, Lord, to just be able to get through that time. We pray also, Father, that you will be with Beverly as she's going to be traveling, be with her sister during this time. We ask that you give Beverly a safe journey. And Lord, we just pray that you'll be with our country and be with us, Lord, to help be an influence to those that are, to all that we come in contact with, but especially to be an influence to even our leaders, so that they'll know who Christ is and that they will try to lead in accordance with his will and your will. We pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, folks, thank you so much again for joining us tonight. I know it's kind of a little longer than usual. As Dana pointed out, almost an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But we will hopefully be back on next Tuesday. As things start settling down, maybe in November, we'll try to see if we can do one or two nights. But right now, we're definitely going to try to make it a weekly thing on Tuesday nights. Spread the word sometime between 7 or 7:30. We haven't really locked down the time, but also depends on technology, right?
Yes.
All right.
Beverly said thank you.
You're very welcome. Good night also to Wanda.
Yes.
And root for the Braves to hopefully go back here and regain that lead, unless...
Well, your phone says it's 8:58. Which one's correct?
It's this. That for some reason the computer is ahead.
Oh, I thought
sure
it was
why.
after 9 o'clock, but still.
Yeah, we're coming up on the 9 o'clock hour, so... and
It's past my bedtime.
yeah.
Even though I'm a night owl, I go to sleep and then I'll wake up.
And she'll be up for like 2 or 3 hours while I try to sleep.
Jessica said good night. Love y'all. Love you. And
All
Janice
right.
said have a blessed night. You too, Janice.
All right, take it easy. We'll see you guys later.